Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Ven, and today we're going to cover some piggy glitches that you can do in Roblox Piggy. Some of these glitches may be patched in the future if you're watching this video in the future, of course. Anyways, these are some of the glitches that most people can do in Piggy. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, this is just to entertain others and not to have people abuse the glitches. So we're going to go ahead and show you and perform the glitches, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and show you all the glitches that you can do in Piggy. So the first glitch you can do in Piggy is in the mall, which is chapter 10. If you go ahead and crawl all the way to the edge of Mousie's vent, you'll be able to actually avoid getting hit by Mousie, as well as the Piggy sometimes. Now, you can also go ahead and crawl, if you go in first person, and then you crawl to that spot, you will also be able to crawl there too. The next glitch you can do is if you crawl and go first person, and then you go in third person, sometimes you will be able to pick up an item, such as inside of the safes. This means you can get the gun early without having a purple key, which means that you can now shoot the piggy without needing a purple key. Although not very many players use this glitch. The next glitch you can do is actually a common bug. If you walk, sometimes the player's animations will stop and will turn into an idle animation, as you can see. In this demonstration, the player is doing the idle animation while moving. This can also happen if the player is jumping, but not as common as you expect. The only way to remove this bug is to simply stop moving, jumping, or just hit a wall that will make you stop moving. And that bug is very funny and works on R15 only. The next glitch you can do is also in mall. If you climb first person and you go to this side, you will be able to actually do this. Now, it may take a couple tries depending on where you're at and what spot you're at. And I would recommend not moving after you are in the wrong spot, because sometimes if you move in third person, you will fall off. And I would recommend doing this in first person because it's going to be difficult if you're doing it in third person. And sometimes there is a barrier that prevents you from doing it, and other times you can fall for doing this glitch, and this is extremely helpful if you're trying to avoid the piggy. Now keep in mind, you can do this in any map that has at least a spot that you're not supposed to go to, such as, the majority of the chapters in Piggy allow you to do this. You can even do this in some build mode maps too, as you can see. This is really helpful if you're trying to avoid Piggy, and many people love using this glitch because it's just for trolling only, unless players are seriously not wanting to get hit by Piggy, or if they just want to do it for fun. The next glitch we're going to show you is actually another bug that some people may experience. Firstly, we're going to need to escape and make sure that the chapter is not 1, 2, or 3, and you're not in build mode. So you can only do this in chapters 4 to 12, as you can see. Basically, when we go ahead and escape, click the spam button as fast as you can, then just click the play button. If done correctly, you'll get this pop-up, and there's actually an issue with that. If a player dies while you're spectating them, you'll be able to freeze the camera, as you can see. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of footage for it, so it is actually possible to do it. The next glitch you can do is also possible in other chapters, and this is the same glitch I showed you a couple minutes ago. Anyways, if you go ahead and do the same glitch you did as I did before, you'll be able to pick up items in no time. The next glitch I can show you is inside of city. What you need to do is simply hop on, you guessed it, the glass thin wall, which will take a couple of attempts. I would recommend being R15 for this because it's a little more easier than R6. And once you got on, you'll be able to do this glitch. Or you can just simply do the glitch I showed you before. You'll be able to actually avoid the piggy, and you will not be able to get hit by the piggy if you're way far from the floor, as you can see. Now the piggy won't be able to get you, and you'll be able to like do this, and this is just really helpful if you don't want to get hit by piggy, which means it's a great getaway. Now keep in mind you may get stuck because of the stairs, so this is helpful. Here's another item glitch you can do in City as well. If you visit Grandma's room, you'll be able to pick up the fire extinguisher without having to like use dynamite on the cracked door. And now you'll be able to use the fire extinguisher earlier than you had to get the orange key card to just simply get the dynamite. Now you'll be able to put out the fire in the front gate, and if you have the plank at the top building. If you close the door twice or 3 times, you'll be able to get the bot to open the door again, or 3 times in a row, which is very helpful if you're escaping from bots. It can be done in every chapter in Piggy. The next glitch is if you fall off, or if you die in any form or way, you will not see the build button, which is actually an issue. And that includes all the glitches I will show you in this video. Now keep in mind these glitches may be patched in the future. And anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This video took me a while to get because basically it took a while to export the video to YouTube. Hopefully you guys don't abuse the glitches, and I hope you guys don't like show them to other people to just like abuse them and just to like, you know, use them a lot. Unless if you're actually trolling, then it's appropriate. Thanks for watching. My name is Mr. Ben, and I'll see you guys next time.